If your life isn't where you want it to be, the answer isn't outside you, it's within you. Jim Rohn didn't just motivate. He gave people a system to build a life of meaning, value, and discipline. He believed that success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract by the person you become. His words have influenced millions, from CEOs and athletes to everyday people hungry for real change. And today, we're breaking down 5 powerful lessons from Jim Rohn that will help you not only think differently, but live differently. Here at Fix Yourself, we bring you these topics to make you think, to challenge your comfort zone, and to give you tools to take control of your own transformation. These lessons are not theories. They're practical, timeless, and they work in the real world. Apply them consistently, and 6 months from now, your future self will thank you. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Take 100% responsibility for everything in your life. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself. This is where it all begins. Until you stop blaming others, your boss, your family, the economy, your past, you will never access your true power. Responsibility means ownership. You may not control everything that happens to you, but you always control how you respond, how you grow, and what you do next. The moment you take full responsibility is the moment your life starts to shift. Practical application. Start asking yourself at the end of each day, what part of my outcome today was my responsibility? Write it down. Every complaint you catch, turn it into a question. What can I do about this? This single habit rewires your brain for leadership and power. Lesson 2. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune. Most people trade their time for a paycheck and call it success. But Jim Rohn flips the script. Your best investment is not in stocks, real estate, or crypto. It's in yourself. You are your most valuable asset. Because when you become more, you attract more. Your income grows with your skills. Your relationships grow with your emotional intelligence. Your opportunities grow with your mindset. Practical application. Set aside at least 30 minutes a day for self-education. Read books. Listen to podcasts. Study people who are living at the level you aspire to. And ask this weekly question. How am I more valuable this week than I was last week? That question alone can put you on a completely new trajectory. Lesson 3. Success is found in the small disciplines, repeated daily. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. This might be the most overlooked truth in personal growth. People are chasing hacks, shortcuts, and magic formulas. But Jim reminds us that success is boring. It's built through simple, often mundane habits done consistently. Reading 10 pages, saving a small amount, waking up with intention, following through on promises to yourself. That's what builds confidence, momentum, and character. The opposite is also true. A few bad habits, repeated daily, can slowly destroy everything. Practical application. Pick 3 disciplines that align with your vision. It could be journaling every morning, walking for 30 minutes, or spending 15 minutes networking. Start small, but be ruthless with consistency. What you do daily is shaping who you're becoming. Lesson 4. Prepare for the winters, because they always come. The key is to not wish for fewer problems, but to wish for more wisdom. Life comes in seasons. There are springs of opportunity, summers of growth, autumns of harvest, and yes, winters of difficulty. Jim Rohn taught us to expect the winters, not fear them. Because when you're prepared for adversity, you don't just survive, you grow through it. Failures, rejections, layoffs, heartbreak, these are not the end. They're part of the cycle. The wise don't react to winters. They prepare for them, learn from them, and use them as fuel for the next spring. Practical application. Build a resilience routine. When things are good, don't get lazy. Get ready. Create emergency savings. Strengthen your emotional tools. Meditation, journaling, reflection. Build strong relationships before you need them. And remember, no winter lasts forever. Lesson 5. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. This is one of the most empowering ideas ever spoken. Most people spend their energy avoiding challenges. But Jim Rohn says, don't run from the fire, become fireproof. Don't shrink your goals, grow your capacity. Life will challenge you. That's not the issue. The issue is, who are you becoming through the challenge? Practical application. Every time you feel stuck, frustrated, or overwhelmed, ask, what skill is life trying to teach me right now? Patience? Focus? Communication? Resilience? Then study it. Practice it. Train for it. The more you grow, the more equipped you become, and the smaller your problems feel. This mindset separates the average from the exceptional. Lesson 6. Learn from other people's experiences. It's better to learn from other people's mistakes than to make them all yourself. Most people only learn through pain, through their own failure. Jim Rohn flips that. You can shortcut the struggle by studying those who have already walked the road. There's no glory in learning everything the hard way. Be wise. Learn from people's mistakes, successes, and warnings. Avoid their pitfalls. Borrow their strategies. Build from their blueprints. Practical application. Choose one mentor, living or dead. Study everything about them. Books, speeches, interviews. Ask yourself, what mistakes did they make that I can avoid? What patterns did they follow that I can model? Success leaves clues, but only the hungry look for them. Lesson 7. Your income rarely exceeds your level of personal development. Your income is determined by your philosophy, not the economy. This lesson is brutal and liberating. If you want to earn more, don't just work more, become more. If your thinking is small, your income will be small. If your skills are limited, your options will be limited. If your self-image is weak, your leadership will crumble. Jim Rohn didn't say you need luck. He said you need growth. Practical application, audit your current income and ask, what level of skill, discipline, and mindset produce this? Then ask, what would I have to develop to double it? Map that development. Break it down into skills, knowledge, and habits. When you grow, your results grow. Lesson 8. Don't major in minor things. A lot of people don't do well simply because they major in minor things. It's easy to stay busy, scrolling, organizing, worrying about things that don't really matter. But Jim Rohn taught, focus on what moves the needle. What are the few things that truly affect your future? Your health, your finances, your relationships, your mindset, your contribution. Don't get caught in trivia. Success is about focus, clarity, and execution. Practical application. Take an inventory of your week. How much time did you spend on low-impact tasks? Now choose 3 high-value activities to prioritize every day. Ask yourself daily, am I majoring in what really matters? Lesson 9. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Your environment is shaping you, whether you like it or not. The conversations you hear, the habits you witness, the standards you tolerate, they all mold your identity. If you surround yourself with complainers, you'll complain. If you surround yourself with thinkers, builders, doers, you'll rise. Practical application. Look at your 5 closest relationships. Do they push you forward or pull you back? Do they inspire you or drain you? Upgrade your circle. You don't need to cut everyone off, but you do need to protect your energy. Lesson 10. Set clear goals, because clarity drives behavior. Goals. There's no telling what you can do when you get inspired by them. There's no telling what you can do when you believe in them. And there's no telling what will happen when you act upon them. Jim Rohn believed that people without goals drift. They react to life instead of directing it. Goals give you a target, a purpose, a filter. They help you say no to distractions and yes to your potential. Without a goal, you waste time. With a goal, time becomes your ally. Practical application. Write down your top 3 goals for the next 12 months. Make them specific, measurable, and emotionally meaningful. Review them every single morning. Because clarity doesn't just change your results, it changes your identity. Final words, let's recap the lessons from Jim Rohn. Responsibility, personal growth, daily discipline, emotional preparation, and the relentless pursuit of better. Learn from others. Grow your mindset to grow your income. Focus on what truly matters. Surround yourself with high-standard people and set powerful, clear goals that pull you forward. These are more than ideas. They're tools. If you apply even one of them with consistency, your future will look completely different from your past. Here at Fix Yourself, we believe your next level isn't found in comfort. It's found in clarity, courage, and commitment. So if these lessons spoke to you, take action now, like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications, because each week we'll be here, helping you think better, act wiser, and live fuller. This is your moment. Fix yourself and build the life you were meant to lead.